Hello crafty friends! I am back with episode 2 of 4 pattern papers, 1 sticker sheet, and I am using 4 pattern papers and 1 sticker sheet from Maggie Holmes. It's from the Heritage collection. This is a photo of me as a bridesmaid a long time ago, which perfectly matches the peachy apricot-y colours that I chose when I was buying my pattern papers. I set these two 12 by 3 or 4 maybe, strips aside before I started cutting into papers for my first layout, so that I knew that I had a strip, especially of this scalloped bit, set aside and reserved, and I didn't accidentally cut the paper in a way that meant that I couldn't have this bit. I'm wondering what to back my photo on, and although I like that paper that's got the peachy bits in, it pops much better on this navy. So I'm just going to have a small border of the navy around my photo. Writing down the date that was written on the back of the photo. If I don't write it down, I forget, and by that time you can't unstick your photo to find out again. So I've taken to writing it in pencil lightly in the bottom corner for reference. I want to use the stickers that I've pulled off there as 6 stickers. I think that might be the most stickers I've ever used on one layout of this kind of sticker. I'm usually really sparing with my sticker sheets, but seeing as I've just got these papers and the 1 sticker sheet, I want to try and get as much used as possible with these 5 layouts that I've got planned. I'm adding a small contrasting strip underneath the peachy layers, help make them pop, and I'm going to start trying to work out what's going to go where, how I can cluster my stickers that in a way that's pleasing. I decide that that's sort of what I'm going to do, so it's going to be photo to the left of the layout and cluster next to that, and behind all of them, but above the patterned paper, I would like to add some messy watercolory splotchy bits. So I'm using Shimmers paints. I'm not normally one for putting it down and then dabbing it up, but in this case the colours need to be quite pastel and light, and the best way to do that is to dab it up. I'm going to mix a couple of blues together to try and match the blue in the paper. And this is just onto naked cardstock. I haven't put any gesso or anything like that down, so it is soaking in pretty much straight away. There's no wiggle room, there's no blendability, which is fine because I'm not after blendability at this moment. I'm just after a bit of colour in the background. Mixing up some minor 49er, which is my equivalent to gold Heidi Shine. And way, not that much. Dab it up, it's fine, we'll make it work. It's my favourite gold to use, it's beautiful. I think I just need to touch more to the top left of the photo. It's a bit naked up there at the moment. I'm going to use some of the blue. I'm skipping mixing it to colour match it perfectly. It works fine like that. A bit more gold. Not as much as last time though. Lesson learnt, use a smaller brush. Now I've totally put them too high, so I'm going to take them off and replace them a little bit lower. There's no point in having that gorgeous mixed media and covering it all up. I want to add a bit of a shadow underneath the scallops, so I'm just going to pop a few foam squares underneath, which will keep that lifted up so that it casts a nice shadow. And then continuing on with the foam, I'm going to add some underneath my photo as well. Now to get these stickers spread and showing to their best. I struggled because I wanted to have them overlapping so that they weren't just sat one next to each other and not connected, but I didn't want to have them overlapping to the extent where you miss the best bits because they're covered up. I'm going to have that photo, it's not a photo, Laura, that's a flower. I'm going to have that flower look like it's coming up from behind, and then with the bit that I've trimmed off I can continue over to the other side of the photo. That's going to sit with the bow over that side. I'm going to pop this remember up on some foam, and the little flower with the dark green leaves is going to go up on foam as well. I'm really unimaginative with my title. It's going to be Bridesmaid. I don't have any E's though, so I'm just chopping down a couple of B's to make some E's. I'm not sure why I'm doing two, because Bridesmaid only has one E. At the moment, I'm blissfully unaware of that. You'll see the hands gesticulating when I figure it out. These are old thickers. I couldn't tell you what collection they were from or anything. But as part of the series, I'm allowing myself to bring in alphas and tiny embellishments like enamel dots and sequins and tiny stickers to bulk up my 4 pattern papers and 1 sticker sheet. Decided that I'm going to add the date down the bottom. Seeing as I've made that E, I may as well use it. But now I need an S, so I reckon I can cut an 8 to make an S. These are straight foam, so they're really easy to trim with a craft knife. The flower sticker that I've popped up has got 2 really dark green leaves, and I feel that I need a bit more dark green on there to give a more cohesive feel. I've pulled out 3 wooden leaf sprigs and I'm coating them with gesso, white gesso first, and then I'm mixing a green to match. I think it took 4 coats to get it nice and dark. Moving on to the embellishing now, I've got some puffy heart stickers. I think these are Pink Fresh from their Basics range that they did. They might even be 2 years old now, but they match perfectly. So on there you go. I pulled out some tiny heart buttons. They're an off-white, not quite a cream, and it's pretty much an exact match to the house sticker. So I'm wondering whether to put some of them on or not. I decide not, but I do go back after I've stopped filming and add them. Trim down some tiny word stickers from Cocoa Vanilla. I'm taking off the blank white space and cutting them close to the letters, to the words, so that I don't cover up my mixed media. I've got love and these moments and the sweetest. And later on I decide to add a this and move love down to the bottom so that I've got 3 groupings, because I think 3 groupings is always more pleasing to the eye. I think we're nearly there. That stamp sticker has got USA written on it, and I've never been to the USA. I am never likely to go. It just, to me, didn't make sense, so I've covered that up with a heart. I'm going a bit crazy with the hearts. There's hearts all over. And there we go. There's the finished layout with the tiny cream heart buttons added as well. So thank you for watching, and like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one.